Hi everyone, so it's been a long day. I feel a little bit tired today, but anyway, I'm going to have a can to start with and just chill out and do a posters here video. So, that's nice. So, posters here. I've not prepared this one. I've literally got all of my stuff, all of my posters here stuff, and I've dumped it on the desk here, and it's been mounting up, and I've literally got, I'd say, over 50 items right in front of me here. So, let's go. Since there's so much stuff here, I think I'll close my eyes and just take out whatever's there. So, item number one, that. And it is, oh, I don't know, what is that? Let's have a look. Cool. It's an Arduino. So, what does it say? Let's have a quick look. Turn it this way around. And it says Atmel Mega 328UP. So it's like a Nano or a Pro Mini or something. So it's got a diode, it's got a AMS 117 T33, I don't know what that is, but I assume it's 5 volts. 8 meg crystal, so it's not a 16 megahertz microcontroller, it's an 8 megahertz, that's okay. Something I'm not really used to. So I wonder if that is a 3.3 volt regulator. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got a switch that's presumably reset. We've got the standard UART pins there, which is DTR, transmit, receive, 5 volts, ground, and ground. So that could be 5 volts, and that could still be a 3.3 volt regulator. I don't know. But anyway, let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got a load of, in fact, let me just zoom in. So we've got a load of these headers. So why have we got different colour ones? That's interesting. So that obviously goes on there, which at the moment I don't have any idea what all that's for. On the back it says DIYmore.cn China. So that obviously goes in there like that. Like that. No, all these. Why do we have all these? So, VGS. What's that? Signal, ground. So black will be ground, probably. Volts, +5 maybe or something. I don't know what is going on here. And yellow will be signal, I suppose. So why would you have VG and S all together in one thing? I don't know. But anyway, I guess we'd have to have a look to see how these are connected at the back of the board. Let's have a quick look. So where's ground? We need to find any ground. Right, there's ground there. So ground will be connected to this bottom one, which is connected to the board. So where's ground connected to here? Yeah, all of the grounds are on the same plane. Yep, so all of these grounds are all connected together. So S goes to the chip, to the actual pins in the chip, so presumably V is 5 volts. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, it's a Pro Mini, but just not as we know it, but that's interesting. Okay, so there's the first item. It'll be interesting to solder that up and try it out, but it'll be pretty much just like an ordinary Nano or Pro Mini or whatever. Well, in fact, it's more like a Pro Mini because there's no, or is it? Hang on a minute. Is there actually a UART chip on this? No, there isn't a UART chip, so it's actually a Pro Mini. And it actually does say Pro Mini. Anyway, so that's that. We've got a Pro Mini, but just not as we know it. That's item one. And what's next? So I'll close my eyes and choose something at random. And we will have this. And what's this? I don't know what it is. Let's zoom in. So, LED 100 microfarad. There's some sort of a removable header there to set some sort of different configuration. VCC, ground and out, so it looks like it might be some sort of sensor. 2 potentiometers and a chip, and it's NE555, so 555, that's a timer. So it's like, it looks like it's some sort of timer. Yeah, some sort of timer. But at the moment I don't really know anything else other than that. Some sort of timer, that's all I know. So we'll move on, and hopefully when I show you where we can buy this thing, if I can find out where we can buy it, then there'll be more info there. Let's move on. I'll close my eyes and we'll go here. What is this? Ah, right, okay, I bought this ages ago. So, this is a chemical, and unlike a lot of this stuff here, it's not from China, it's from the UK. So, photoresist universal developer concentrate. And what this is that it's for etching your own PCBs. So this is a chemical that you soak copper in, and basically it burns the copper away off the board. So you seal over the copper that you want to keep on the board to act as the trace, or whatever you call it, and then you basically burn off the, well, not literally burn, but you remove all the rest of the copper that you don't want, and then you peel back the resist or whatever it is, and then it shows the trace that you've designed. So basically this gets rid of copper. That's what this is for. So yeah, that's cool. I did mean to do some PCB creation, but then I think a company got in touch with me regarding lithium-ion project, and they offered to do it for me. So yeah, photoresist, cool. Next item. Let's go this way again. Oh, a big item. This is something I was going to do for a woman style video. I'll just get rid of that crap. Hang on, there you go. And this is basically glowing rose things. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to cut this battery pack off, put loads of these things together, and get an Arduino to control this thing to make it glow. So instead of it being on and permanently on, I was thinking we could have a controller with like a variable resistor, potentiometer, and we could, you know, change the brightness and maybe change, maybe make it pulsate. You know, like that kit that I did a few weeks ago. I was thinking we could do something like that. But anyway, I've had these for ages and I've not done anything with it yet. So that's item number 4. Yep, item number 4. Let's choose another one. This one. And something boring. They're ferrite cores. And not really much to say about those. Ferrite cores. So you can wrap wire around them and make little inductors and stuff like that. Not very interesting. And one more item. I think I'll choose properly now instead of just picking something at random. We want something that's a little bit fun or interesting. Perfect. This. And this is an SD card reader. And the reason I chose this item is because somebody asked me, I think it was a few days ago, about SD card reader, how to use an SD card reader, or something like that. So anyway, if I select this item, then it means I can go on to put it in the investigate box, and then go on to do something with it. So yeah, it's an SD card reader. So what does it say? Chip select, serial clock, MOSI, MISO, VCC and ground. So it's an SPI thing. Micro SD card adapter. And there's a chip on there which I'm not familiar with, and also AMS 1117 3.3, which of course is a voltage regulator. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's my next item. I'm actually quite interested in this. I suppose it'll be like the EPROMs, I would imagine, but we'll see. So anyway, where did I get this stuff from? I'll show you that next. Right, what have we got? So the first item is New Pro Mini 18 Mega 328, 3.3 volts, 8M, 5V, 16M, board compatible for Arduino Nano 3.0 UK. So this is actually the 8 megahertz one, and it's the 3.3 volt one, and here you can choose. So I mean, I don't know how much I paid for this, it was a long time ago, but it was probably about that price. And there's some photos sold by Module Me. I've actually bought loads and loads and loads of stuff from this seller. I would imagine they're very popular. But anyway, let's go down here and let's see what we can find. Right, here we go. 14 digital input-output pins, 6 muse of PWM, analog onboard resonator, a reset button, holes for mounting pin headers. It looks as though it's pretty much the same as a Pro Mini, only it's got more pins for some reason. Yeah, it's the same as a Pro Mini. So I don't have a great deal to say about it. The only thing that's different from a Pro Mini is this peculiar layout. So yeah, I don't know why the layout is like that. I suppose they wanted to try and copy the what's it called? Can't remember what it's called now. The Uno, that's it, the Uno. You know, where there are pin headers all over it, so you can start messing about and swapping and changing whatever. I suppose they had that idea. So anyway, there you go, £2.62. Module Me. So the next item is, so I was kind of close, but also in a way far away. So it was NE555, which is a timer, but the module itself is not a timer as such. It's a duty cycle and frequency module. So yeah, it's a bit like, it's something to do with PWM. If I go on here, I can read a bit more about it. So yeah, here you go, pulse generator. I'm not exactly sure you know, what sort of pulse it generates, but let's have a look. So output amplitude 4 volts to 11 volts. Maximum output, right, here we go. The output frequency range is selectable, so you've got low frequency 1 Hz to 50 Hz, which is obviously waves per second, 50 Hz to 1000 Hz, 1000 Hz to 10,000 Hz, etc., and it goes on. And you can adjust that. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of this is. Why would you want to do this? I'm not too sure at the moment. Maybe if you know, let me know. But yeah, basically, it's a frequency generator. So yeah, to create your own waveform with your own frequencies. Anyway, so 99p from Chips Fans, and this is another great seller. I'm used to these too. The next thing is PCB Universal Photoresist Developer, and it was £3.30 from Webriga or Webriga. So yeah, £3.30. Let's see what it says. Okay, concentrated PCB developer is a mixture totally free from sodium hydroxide. Makes 1 litre of solution with water. A board may be left for up to 50 times longer than the normal 20 seconds, blah blah blah, without the risk of undercutting and thinning the resist. It will develop all positive working photoresists as well as an aqueous dry film laminate. It has a life of several months in a processing tank, so that's pretty cool stuff. So you can mix the liquid, and then it seems that you can actually reuse it over and over again. And then it goes on here. So yeah, so that's a PCB creation solution, if you like. So yeah, £3.30 from the UK, which I don't buy things from the UK so often, but there you go. The next thing, 10 LED rose flower string strip lights for wedding lamp AA, blah blah blah. And this is from Huang Can Hong 08, and it's £1.51. And I don't really know what I can say about this other than it's, oh, look at that. Other than there are lights. So there you go. You can get them in different colours and stuff as well. I don't know how many I bought. I think I bought about 2 or 3 or something. With the hope that I was going to do some, I don't know, more female biased videos, which I've never got around to doing, but I will do it at some point. Fashion shop, that's interesting. Anyway, £1.51, Huang Can Hong 08. The next thing is the inductor coil, screen toroid ferrite cores, and there's the size. When I initially bought these, I expected them to be bigger, but it actually does say 10mm, blah blah, so yeah, 10 for £1. I pretty much have no use for them, but they are from TYDY98, and let's see what it says. Anything interesting? Yeah, used widely in power transformers, current transducers, instrument transformers, inductors, chokes, ballasts, voltage stabilizers and regulators. Yeah, I'll have to play about with these. Welding transformers, presumably. Yeah, so that's what they are, 99p for 10. And finally, 2 pieces SD card module slot socket reader for Arduino ARM MCU read and write CF. From Chips and Fans, 99p for 2. And what does it say about them? SD card module slot reader for Arduino. This SD card module can make your SD application more easier and simple. It's easily interfaced as a peripheral to your Arduino sensor. Yeah, I've never actually used these before for Arduino, but I suppose now I'll have to give it a go. So all SPI pins output, MOSI, serial clock, MISO and chip select. Yeah, I'll have to start messing about with this. Yeah, it's kind of considered as a, I don't know, like a newbie sort of thing where you can write to SD cards, but I've never done it. So, yeah, 99p for 2 from Chips Fans. And that's everything for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.